Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody? Big day today. Miss Kim Gravel is going to join me on my page here in just a minute. And we're going to do kind of a redo of yesterday. And I'm so excited. So make sure that you ask, any questions, anything, as we go along. I know, I'm so excited. So as soon as she sees that I'm on, she's going to join. Oh, wait, hang on a second. Okay, I'm going to bring Kim on. And just so you guys know, we're going to do all the things with LWYA this morning. So without further ado, let's bring on Kim. Hang on, it just takes a minute to load.
Oh my God, am I on?
You are on. Good morning.
Technology people. I don't know. I'm telling you. And you
I
know what?
got it.
I consider myself a very hip and cool 53-year-old who can figure stuff out.
I get it. I know. And sometimes,
And I can't.
what's so funny is do you ever have that moment where you hit the screen and all of a sudden something magical happens and you're like, oh my God, how did I do that? And then you can never figure it out
Oh,
again.
you
Just,
just said the story of my life.
how are you
I'm
today?
good. I'm ready. I got a big day today. You got big plans?
No, no, no. Why is hold on, my lighting is going a little haywire for a second. Hold on, let me go off and then,
My lighting is
there we
going.
go. I don't know what. Sometimes it's just weird when you move on the screen.
I
So, what do you have on the docket
Oh,
today? What's a big
God.
day?
I just work, but good stuff, right? So good development, good. Got to travel, going to QVC tonight for a big weekend. So,
So,
you know,
how often do you travel to QVC?
about once a month.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah. And can I be honest with you? Get a little break from the fam.
Yeah, it's a
Is that
little
awful to say?
refresh.
We're on
No,
spring break. Are y'all on spring break?
so we start spring break. My kid's last day of school is Friday, and then my son has off next week, and then my daughter has off for 2 weeks. I'm like, oh, good gravy. What are we gonna do
2
with that?
weeks.
2 weeks. I know. I'm like, ugh. But it is what it is. But we're headed to Disney next week, so I'm
Oh,
super excited.
okay.
Yeah, it'll be
All right.
fun. It'll be fun. Are
Oh,
you
so many
in?
people are hopping on. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, we got some stuff to talk
Yeah,
about because you and Allison we're on spring break and she had to spend the night party with like 4 boys.
we had so much fun yesterday, and then she had a quick go because there was
They
a
fell.
boy moment. Totally got it. It was such a real life mom moment. We totally
Well,
understood. We totally it was all
y'all
good.
get
It
it.
was all good.
So my son just came in here. I don't know why they want to come use the toilet in my bathroom because I'm in my bathroom. And I said, son, and it's right back there. And I said, sweetheart, we're getting ready to do a live, so you're going to be peeing on camera. He was like,
You gotta love it, right?
yeah. All
You
right,
gotta
here we
love
are.
it. All right,
Good
so
morning. Good
tell
morning,
us
everybody. Okay.
what do you want to start with, and then we'll tell the girls a little bit about everything.
Chameleon.
Yes.
Is
Do
this
you
not?
know that I did not know until 2 days ago about this?
Oh, you didn't know about our little spongy
I had no
sponge that goes together?
idea.
Have a
I had
sponge.
I had no idea that it came off. You guys, this is to hold your blender.
Yeah, but we
Brilliant.
have a great blender too. And I forgot. I swear, I always forget the
I
blender because
know.
I left it in PG.
I forgot the blender
It's
too.
okay.
I did too.
It's okay.
We'll figure it out.
So, are we gonna start with this
Yeah, let's start.
chameleon?
Oh my gosh. I'm so glad you said that. Yes. So do you know that I have a new name for the chameleon?
Oh Lord.
I call it the carpool caper. So I feel like that's the perfect thing to leave in your car because in the morning when you drop your kids off
Hmm.
and you are like, there's no way I have to interact
No
with
way.
any human. I look amazing in my bathrobe. And then you have to get out of the car. That product can make you look like a human
Pull together.
being in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
In 2 seconds. I love it. I love it. I love it. So yes,
It
the chameleon.
corrects, conceals, and camouflages. It really is
No, for
like
you
the
guys.
easiest thing. I know. So I use it as a primer.
Me
So
too.
I just want you to see all these broken capillaries. And people say, Kim, you have such great skin. I'm gonna get in close. That's broken capillaries.
Yeah, I have that over here too. I'm
So
gonna do one
I
side so the girls
don't
can
have
see.
great skin. I have great products, and I just put it everywhere. I put it, and I've got dark circles. Look at the top. You know what? The top of my eyes now are sinking in. Aging is
Everything.
wonderful.
Mine is sinking right here,
I just put
but it is what it is.
it all over.
I do it too. And I love the blur. I love it. You know, when you even have like a no makeup day where you're like, I'm not putting any makeup on and you're cleaning the house and you even just catch the quickest glimpse of yourself
Yep.
and you're like, oh, if I just go grab this, it'll make all the difference. And then I don't feel like I'm going to dry heave.
It evens out your skin.
It's amazing.
And we were cleaning, we were doing some yard work. That's our spring break is yard work. I just had flashbacks of growing up where my dad just, we didn't go on vacation. He just put on his black work socks and we just went out and worked in the yard. That was our vacation. We're doing that this week. And I got bit by ants. Oh my God. And I started breaking out. Like, I guess I was allergic.
So, do you laugh at yourself that you are inflicting your children on the memories that you hated the most as a kid?
Gives me
Isn't it
such joy.
funny?
It gives me such joy, Michelle.
I know. I always say that I had children just so I had somebody to empty the
Well, and
dishwasher.
I'm a pranker, so I prank them all the time. But look at that. See, I mean, it's just a perfect, like,
It's
I could go
perfect.
out today,
Yeah,
right now.
me
I put
too.
it all the way up under my eyes, on top of my eyes.
Yeah, I put it
So I really could,
everywhere. It just makes you look healthy.
you look glow. And that is a word right there.
Yeah, it makes you look healthy. I
It,
I
it,
I love it.
like, if for any foundation you have, it goes with everything. So it's
Everything.
a primer. It camouflages. It's a complexion reset, meaning it gets rid of the highs and the lows. You don't see the dark circles. So you know those
Yeah.
things that had the yellow and the
Yeah.
green and the pink. Okay, so it does all that.
Yes. So
One color,
it's like an instant color corrector.
instant.
And it's one, you guys, it's one shade, but it's going to perform exactly like it does on myself and Kim on any skin tone. It's just there to adjust, blur, and kind of even across the board. So hold on, you guys. I'm just going to swatch it on my hand so you can see. It's almost practically clear. It's just a hint of color correction. And you guys know if I live for color correction. I love
You,
color correction. I think it
you
is
have to have it. I
magic.
have to have it at my age,
Yeah.
but I
Oh,
have to have it.
it's not even an
Not
option
even an
for
option
me.
anymore.
It's
Primer is not an option for me
yeah,
anymore.
it's amazing. It's amazing,
And
amazing, amazing.
so when you put, let me just tell y'all something. How do I explain this? So it's not a foundation. It's not a concealer. It is a
Right.
color corrector and a skin primer, but it gives a little bit of color that you only need the one color. I don't care if to the deepest of skin to the lightest.
Right.
It kind of when we say chameleon, it's not pH, but it gives the same pH type moment with your skin
Exactly.
tone complexion.
Yep.
So this is packed with vitamin E, shea butter, marilla oil. There's so many good for you ingredients. So for those of you who are like over like 30 and you're like skincare is everything for me because this is clean beauty. Um, this is skincare and a primer, concealer, color corrector, and a camouflager. Is
Awesome.
that?
I love it.
I'm
Yeah.
not over promising.
No, no,
Yeah.
no. But that's what it is. I mean, I've been using it since it came out. You know, I'll tell you, when I received the product at first, I was like, oh, whatever. Like, I didn't
That's cute.
even,
That's cute.
you
Yeah,
know,
whatever.
and then when I used it, I was like, oh, snap, this is amazing. For the girls in the comments asking, so we are talking about all things LWYA,
Hmm.
and I will give you guys a link after because they gave me a special discount
Oh yeah.
code today.
Oh my God. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I will give everybody the information, but for everyone who doesn't know this, in an Instagram live or an Instagram video, there is no such thing as a clickable link. So just sit back, enjoy, and we'll get to those details later. All right. So are you going brows
I'm
next
gonna
or are
go
you going foundation?
brows just because I feel totally like
I know
my
you
brows
love
are done.
I know
I've
you
got to
love
get
your
them done.
brows.
And I just comb mine up a little bit. This is Take a Brow, so it's that fiber formula, gel
So
fiber formula. I know
so just so
this.
everyone can see the point, this is an awesome, awesome product. I use the shade taupe. That's my everyday
Oh, do you
shade.
really? Okay, okay.
And then I have the I think a lot of people don't know the power of a spoolie,
And a
but
soft spoolie.
it's great because I feel like this is I don't enjoy brows. They don't excite me. But
Hey,
what I
Michelle,
love
I
is
gotta
that I
tell
just
you,
fill it in.
I'm gonna have to interrupt you and say you have the best brows I've ever seen. You must have not plucked or picked or scratched or
I've never really
waxed.
paid attention to brows. I've
You've
always
got
just ignored them.
psycho good brows.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
Look how full her brows are. Mine are a
Like
little.
just
I have
fill them
terrible
in.
hair though, so I mean, the only hair that
You
grows really full is on my feet.
stop.
No, I'm
You do
serious,
not.
girl. I'll tell you. I mean, I got a good personality and I got good feet, but my hair is jacked. I got to do a lot with it.
I love it.
But but the brows, you have such good brows, and look at what you're doing. You're just combing it in with that
I'm just
triangle.
combing it in. And what I'm going to show everybody is, let's say I want really heavy handed, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like a Muppet. I want to show people because I think a lot of people don't, a lot of people don't do makeup or
Okay.
whatever. If you take that spoolie and you go through where you were just heavy
Okay.
handed and really just work it through, it
Work it
softens
through.
everything. It
So
softens it.
So Maureen just said, I have no brows. Maureen, you can with this. I promise you. I hear what you're saying. My mother, who is 78 years old and is hot. I don't know if you've ever seen my
She
mom.
really
She
is.
is,
She's
girl. You
beautiful.
know what? You and her look alike. You, with the blue
Well, I'll
eyes
take
and your
that
hair. I
compliment.
love your hair color. It's like that platinum blonde. But look,
Thanks.
so Maureen, if you don't have any brows, my mother doesn't either. This is a 5-year formula, girl, that can give you the brow like strokes. Like Michelle doesn't need an extra hair, like
I'll
because
do
she's got such full.
little, I'll do
Yeah,
little strokes
do
here.
the strokes. Michelle has this beautiful Brooke Shields brows, and if y'all know, you know. Brooke Shields brows are everything, and she is. I've met her. She is such a
I'm
doll.
gonna start my day with you every day, girl.
I like. You know,
I
I'm a truth teller. I
I
probably
love
too
it.
much
Thank
of the.
you. That's
I,
very kind. Thank you.
I mean, I'm serious. I mean, I'm looking at you going, God, I wish I had a brows. I'm going to show you real quick here on my just how you can make these feather-like strokes. You're just going to do you see what I just did? I don't know if y'all could see. See how I just made these strokes with that little tip?
It's so easy. And it's a very
And then you
comfortable feeling too. It's
fill
not,
in.
yeah, it's really, really nice.
Now, if you don't know what color to go with, you're going to go, like you've got on the taupe, I've got on the soft brown. But do you see the
Yeah.
difference?
So when
Finish.
I like am doing makeup for the evening,
Okay.
I'll usually go with the soft brown. I'll go for like a stronger brow. But this for me is like the most natural of the brow colors for me, it being the taupe.
Yes.
Um,
Silver
so
foxes, all my silver foxes, gray hair, blonde hair. You know what my tip and trick is for that?
what's that?
Get your real hair color.
Yeah, I
So Scott
agree.
knows this is not my
So
real hair color.
LeClaire Smith, she says, I have blonde brows and I can never find the right color. I have strawberry 66-year-old natural hair.
Ooh.
I think you would go with the taupe. I would try the taupe
I would do
first
the taupe or
and
or
play with
the
that.
yeah, or the light brown. Go with the taupe. Or like if that's your natural hair color, if the strawberry is your natural hair color, I agree with you. Go taupe.
Yeah. But it's so easy. It's like a one and done. It's
It
like
takes 2 seconds.
you don't need to overthink
No,
it. It's a really, really, this was one of the first products you guys launched with. And it is a bestseller for a reason. Like it's really, really good.
well, and I will tell you, it sells out. Every time we present it live, it's gone.
Oh, I
And it's
believe it.
normally the taupe,
Same
and
thing
it's
with
normally
I feel like that's the same way with the
a
chameleon.
million.
Every time I share the chameleon, then some people would be like, oh, it's gone. I'm like,
But
"Oh." But it's
Michelle,
gone for a reason. It's so good.
but wouldn't you say, like, if you were saying, who's this LWA? Who's this crazy Kim with Michelle this morning? Wouldn't you say this is a good place to start the chameleon and a brow? These are
Yeah,
your two basics.
I agree. And I would always throw in a bronzer because a bronzer just makes you look alive.
You are a bronzer. You're a
I'm a
bronzer.
bronzer
You're a
because
bronzer, right? I
because
get
for
it.
the longest time I thought bronzer was to make you look tan. And then I learned
No.
it just makes you look alive. And I love a bronzer because I look alive. I love it.
Yeah, but
I love it.
Michelle, every time when you get done up, I'm just like, dang, girl.
Oh,
Like,
thanks.
it's glam without the effort.
Yeah, I think it's fun. I think makeup is not that serious. And I think it can make a really big impact on how you feel about yourself. And it's okay to want to wear makeup if you've never worn makeup before. And here's the beauty of it. You never know until you try. And if you don't like it, you can wash it off. You know, it's not permanent. It's not a tattoo. It's not that heavy.
It's
It's
not a
not that
tattoo.
serious.
Do you have any
Stop judging
tattoos?
yourself.
Do you have
What's
any
that?
tattoo? Do you
I
have any
do.
tattoos?
Do you
Okay,
know that I
so
got my first tattoo at 46?
well, that's everybody. Like all my friend group is like they're getting their kids. I'm like, okay, I've never even considered a tattoo, and not that I would because I am a chicken, like a big old honking. Bark, bark. I am not. Does it hurt?
Yeah.
Okay,
So when I got my
what is
first tattoo, I didn't go small. My first
you
tattoo
went
is this
large?
big. It's on my
What
back and
is it? What is it?
it's a floral, a really pretty floral that I love. But where my tattoo is parallel to where my tumor was.
Yeah,
And so I have, you can't tell unless you look, but instead of two of the leaves are really shaped like wings to because I believe an angel woke me up in the night.
of course.
And
Oh
so
yes.
that's where I have it. And then I have my husband and I have matching ones here. Yeah, so it's fun.
Well, so you and hubby are stuck together forever.
Oh, he ain't going anywhere. I even surprised him and got one on my ankle while I was on a business trip for him. So it's
Okay,
cool.
Tina said she wants me to strike the soft brown on my hand. There it
Yeah,
is. So you can
it's
see the color.
it's beautiful. I use the soft brown sometimes as well.
It has, I mean, I don't know what it's coming across. It is a brunette undertone. It might look a little auburn undertone here, just on the camera. I'm seeing in the lights, but it is a brown. I use soft brown every single day, and I'm a brunette. Just want to let you know,
So
Tina.
I either wear taupe or soft brown, whatever I grab for first. It
Your
doesn't
brows are
really.
mwah, chef's kiss.
Thanks.
Okay.
All right, what are we doing next?
You tell me. It's your
All right,
turn.
all right. So I know
I
we're
know.
gonna do
I
the
know.
Skintastic foundation. So what I want to do is I know you have a busy day. I don't have a day where I have to not look like a lunatic. So I know a lot of the girls are super familiar and in love with Gone in a
Well, I have
Swipe.
them both here
And I'm going
because
to
I
do
use them both.
one side Gone in a Swipe, and I'm going to do one side in the full coverage foundation. But I was hoping that you could explain to the girls of like why did you do this? Because we all love this. And if everyone doesn't know, the Gone in a Swipe, I'm going to scrape it. That is chock full of skincare in the
Yeah,
center, and
yeah,
it is
me
a
too.
beautiful balm consistency, and it's phenomenal. The girls here all love this. They love this. They love the concealer. But curious as to this is totally different beast,
This is.
and wondering what was the thought process and what makes it different.
Okay, well, while you're putting them on, I'm going to
Yeah.
explain. So both of them are skincare infused, full coverage foundations. Gone with the Swipe is what Michelle is putting on right now. This is creamy. It is full coverage. It is playable, doable, flexible. You're talking shea butter, marilla oil, vitamin E. I want you to look. When we say Gone with a Swipe, all broken capillaries, all wrinkles. This does not settle into your fine lines and wrinkles. This is a cream stick foundation, okay? The difference is you are getting a little bit of a halo glow finish, okay? So with this, you might use your powder. You might use a finishing powder. You might use, if you want a really matte look, you might use, of course you need to use chameleon under both of them. But with Gone with the Swipe, you're also getting convenience of a stick. So it's great for travel. But see how you have the halo glow right there? Just
Mhm.
that little bit of like, hello.
Yep. And
Okay.
it's buildable. Like I have a
Totally
stubborn spot.
buildable.
So when I have that stubborn spot, I'll sometimes
Just
just
tap,
go in and tap
tap,
a
tap,
little
tap.
bit more. It's beautiful. And what I've learned from my community is that there are more elevated women in age than I am. And the feedback from the elevated group is that this
Moisture.
does not move. It
No,
does not sit in their fine lines and wrinkles. So if you have very deep set fine lines and wrinkles, you will
you
love
will
this.
love it.
Love it. Love it. And then, so this is going to be my side. I'm using the shade light right now. And
That's your
this is
perfect
the side.
shade. It's your
It's
perfect shade.
beautiful. It's
So I think
perfect.
we have an array of shades like light, medium. We have fair, light, medium. We have tons of shades. I wish I had my little chart. Next time I'm gonna bring a chart. I'm coming
You
I'm coming in.
I wish I had a chart too. I don't have a chart with me.
Well, we're gonna come with it. We're gonna come with it next time. So Skintastic is what. So I use I toggle between the
Hmm.
two. Skincare ingredients. You see that center core cream stick. Now Skintastic is our newest offering in foundation. And when I tell you this pump is so, and this is brand new because I've already used my other one, this pump for all my girls who are like, I want full coverage from my rooter to my tutor. This is it. Full coverage, a little dab will do you, but I'm just going to show you. This is a little bit more of a matte finish. So you get this powder-like finish. Now, I just put it right on my brush and go to town. When I tell you it's flawless, they both are flawless, but this is truly technologically the best foundation I've ever used in my life. I use this every day. I use this every day. I toggle between the two. But on air, when people get on air and say, Kim, what have you done with your skin? It's skintastic.
So
No,
I want everyone to see.
see
So
the difference? The finish
there's
is different.
a more matte finish, but
Yep.
it's not super matte. I would almost call
No
it
powder needed. No
almost call
powder
it
needed.
like a satiny finish, like
Yes,
a
a satin finish
satiny.
is good.
And then this is a much more dewier finish. So it's very much a personal preference. Also, remember, some people react better to a liquid
A liquid.
component versus a balm or vice versa. So it's really amazing to have different options, but
Well,
like
they both
it's
deliver
flawless.
results. They
It's
both deliver the results you're going to be
it's
looking for.
incredible. It's
Flawless
absolutely
finish.
incredible.
Yeah.
The brush that we're using is also from LWIA, so it'll be when I share later, it'll be on there. But it's amazing. I mean, they're both amazing, amazing foundations. They just serve, a little bit of a different finish.
If you're
And I,
looking, can I just
what's
say,
that?
if you're looking for a new foundation, Gone with the Swipe, this the center core. They both deliver the same. Your skin's going to look flawless in different ways. So
Mhm.
this is going to be kind of that dewy glow halo. This is going to be a more satin finish. I use powder with this. I use a powder with this.
Mhm.
I don't use anything with this.
Gotcha.
I just put it on.
Yeah, because I mean, it depends on how dewy and, sometimes I'm really into that dewy finish and
Oh, sure,
sometimes
sure,
I'm like,
sure.
and sometimes I'm not into it, but you can
But it's not
manipulate
oily.
that.
I don't want you to think it's oily and greasy.
Wendy is asking, and you would probably be a great person to answer this from based on where you live.
Yeah, this brush is.
Which one of the foundations do you feel holds up the best in the heat?
Oh, they both
They
do.
both do.
They both do.
Okay.
There's no rhyme. There is, because let me tell you what it's the good for you ingredients in here. I mean, you're talking shea butter, which is amazing for the skin. You're talking marilla oil, which really gives you that halo glow, and vitamin E, which heals. So all of that rosacea. Got the same ingredients here, but in here
Hmm.
you've got caffeine, which
Yep.
kind of wakes up the skin. You have honey extract. So this is a healing property in this. Both of them, vitamin E, honey extract. Honey extract for your skin is like liquid gold. I
Is it?
love
I
it.
didn't know that.
Liquid flipping gold,
Okay.
people.
I'm going to just swipe. This is light. This is medium. And then this is light medium so
I've
that
got
people
light
can
medium
see.
on.
Yeah, that's what I
I've
have
got light medium.
on. That's what I have
And I
on.
will tell you, both of these foundations, this one is what I use in pack and go, like trips,
Hmm.
beach.
It's a great
Are you
purse. It's a great purse
for
one.
Disney?
Yeah,
Bam.
yeah, I agree. I agree. I
Like I'm
totally
going
agree.
to work today.
I,
Bam. I use them both. And can I give you can I give you some
yeah,
advice?
please do.
Foundations are like deodorants. Y'all know what I mean by that? I can't wear like if I wear the same deodorant for a long period of time, it becomes ineffective. The
Yeah.
same thing goes with your skin because y'all, our skin is, especially these hormones, like or lack thereof. I mean, I'm full blown in menopause. Are you yet?
Oh
Have
yeah.
we had this conversation
I went through menopause from
from a
chemo.
chemo?
So I'm
So, oh
like
gosh,
8 years
you had
in.
early onset. Yeah, you had that early. You had no choice.
Yes, no
Um,
choice.
but for all my menopausal people, oh yeah, Summer just said Gone with Swipe is easy to travel with. Get both if you can swing it and try both. Like alternate.
Yeah, and
Really?
we're gonna have 20% off today, so it'll
Oh,
be
I
a
didn't
good
know
day to
that.
try it.
Okay. So I'm just saying, like it's well, maybe you want to give the code now so people can shop.
So
I
you
don't know.
guys, the code is Michelle 20.
Oh,
Um, there you go.
that's it.
So if you want to go and
But
give it
I
a
want you to
shot.
look. Do you see that they're both full coverage? This is a more buildable coverage. This gives you full coverage with one's out. But see, I can see the difference on your skin.
Yeah,
Gone
I just
with
used,
the swipe is a little bit more dewy.
yeah. And so I could show you, I'm going to show you guys. So let's say we want to build it to, if, let's say you like the dewy finish here, but you like the fuller, more fuller effect. I'm going to show you that we could just easily build that on top here. And what I would do is, to keep it surfaced, you could just take a blender and you can really match that energy of super
Oh
full.
yeah, you can. Marine, what is it said? Claire said, "Will it fix the redness on your skin?" Girl, I full on rosacea. I don't know if she popped on the live when we first started, but I had so many red and broken capillaries. Like yesterday, it was bad because I had an allergic reaction to some ant bites, and I will say it tore my face up. Because sometimes I don't have as many broken capillaries. Do you? They come
I
and go.
don't, not too much, but I find that there are days where I wake up and I have a new colorful array of excitement on my face that I don't even know where it came from, and then it goes away. And so you never know. And I'm like you, I rotate my foundations and things like that because sometimes I feel like it's not like it doesn't work, and you have to change up what's going on in your face because, like you said, a lot of us are missing hormones. We're
Right,
either maybe we're not as hydrated, we're lacking sleep. Stress wears on my face really, really, you know.
girl.
And so sometimes I need to play around. And a lot of the girls here also will know, like, sometimes I mix and I do a combination, and like there's nothing wrong with that as well.
I got
Is it
Someone said big pores. Your pore. This is both of these will get rid of your pores instantly. Someone asked, "Do we have more of a peach undertone?" The light medium is the peach undertone. What I have on right now is that peach undertone. It might not be coming through on the screen, but it's
right?
not a
Oh, I just
neutral
wiped
brown undertone.
it off. Yeah, but I love the light medium. The light medium is what I reach for the most.
It's
But
it's a per, it's in between. It's that perfect. It's not too pink, and because got to be careful with the peach undertones, because as you
yeah,
wear
because
them in
then
the
you
natural
can look.
oils, it
Yeah, and
looks
then you look
hard.
like an Oompa Loompa if you do it the wrong, too much.
I love it. Okay, everybody said, oh, Georgia said the discount code doesn't work.
Okay, well, we'll figure it out after. I
Yeah,
promise.
yeah. Code isn't working yet. Code isn't working yet. Okay,
We'll figure it
okay,
out after, girls.
okay. I missed the primer. Can you use it as an eye primer as well? Yeah, we put it all over.
I love
Okay,
it.
that little brush right there.
I love it.
Michelle, look how flowing her skin looks.
I'm such a sucker for a brush, and I
You're
love a double-sided brush. But I told you, like, for me, foundation with a little bronzer and some mascara, like that
done.
to me, that's all I need to feel like a human
Can I
being.
just
I
tell you
love
though,
it.
if you're looking for a cool brush, this
It's
is
awesome.
what's the word? Aerodynamic or ergonomical. Oh my God, I said a big word. Because it just follows the natural lines of your
It's
face.
awesome. It's very satisfying. Like I love like putting my elbows on the table and just like,
It's luxe.
and it feels luxe. Like it feels bougie. I love it. I
It's
really love
very
it.
luxe. And I love it because the bristles are like they don't come out. It has a very good surface area.
Yeah.
I do it down my neck too, like this.
Yeah.
It almost
This
feels
would
like a mini massage.
this brush would be really good too if you are somebody who applies self tanner. Buy an extra one, and this would be great because you can really get in all those cracks and crevices. It's
Oh
a
my God.
really, really good one.
Okay, Michelle, I got so tickled. Summer says, Summer, I already love you. Kim, I love your accent. Where are you from originally? New York. I'm just
Oh,
kidding. That's
I
not.
was like, wait a minute. You're from Atlanta, right?
I'm originally from South Carolina. People, she's laughing because it sounds so country. I got to tell you, I don't know. Being around somebody like you makes my country come out more.
That's funny.
You know why? Because
You
I feel so
think?
relaxed. Oh yeah, girl. When I feel relaxed, I'm like, hey,
I
y'all. I get more
love it.
country.
Well, it's funny because, my New York accent comes out
Oh, I love New York.
also like when
I could live
I
in New York.
when I'm heated, it comes out. Um,
Same,
when
same.
I'm like passionate, I'm like, I ain't gonna die. Yeah, get me my coffee right now,
I love it.
and it's like It's
You know
funny.
what
And
I always say? This New Yorkers, Michelle, and Southerners are very similar. We just say "bless your heart." Like we can touch
yeah.
you like a Ginsu knife, honey, and then at the end we're like, "Bless your heart."
Yeah. Oh, so
I'm so sorry.
I think the bless your heart is much more um, sweet sounding than how
Well,
maybe a New Yorker would say
it
it.
kind it kind of throws a little shade in a different way. No, I'm kidding.
Absolutely.
But you know what?
Absolutely.
The older I get, the more I just love people. The more I just like. I know probably after your cancer scare, did I mean? Because I mean, you were full blown. I mean, your diagnosis was scary.
Yeah,
You just don't you just love people more? Like your life is
I
so much
do.
sweeter. Like, is that true
My
for you?
my perspective is very different. Um, I am much more intentional with my engagements with people, whether it's a stranger or someone I've known my whole life. It's just different. Your whole perspective changes. And you realize, like, for me, I think, you kind of, not to be morbid, but
No, I want be real. Be real.
you live your life, every day, just carelessly, right? And then something like that happens. And it makes you really reflect on all of those interactions that you've had. And, you know, I try to remember that, every conversation I have with someone could be my last conversation. And I know, and I don't mean that to be
No, I
morbid,
don't. I don't.
but just think before you speak, and that's been something. I'll tell you, I'm a totally different person because of what had happened to
Yeah.
me. And I'm a much better person. And not that I would wish this on anybody, but I
No,
would not.
absolutely not.
I wish that I, um, I'm glad it happened because I wouldn't be who I am right now.
Yeah.
I really wouldn't.
And
So,
I, I always say, like, the older I'm getting, like with my kids and with people, and especially other women, I'm such a girl's girl because you never know what people are going through, y'all. And
you
you
don't. You
don't.
really
And I
don't.
just always say, God, that mom or that grandmother or that sister or that auntie or whatever, who knows what they're going through. So, I've been given so much grace. I like to extend it. Someone said, Kim, does this work for sensitive skin types? It's really made. Both of these foundations are made, and the chameleon, all the complexion stories
Yeah.
are made for sensitive skin because I have sensitive skin.
And they're all, I want everyone to realize this, that when Kim and her team made this brand, it was
Yeah,
made for a maturing woman
it
in
is.
mind.
Yes.
So that's who it's designed for. It is designed for us. It's not
Yes.
designed, God bless them, those 20 and 30
Love
year olds.
them.
Love them.
Love them.
But, the stuff that's out there for them is not always for us.
No, we need
And
skincare. We
exactly.
need skincare.
And also you'll notice a lot of the LWYA products are cream based because that is a style of product that they have learned really responds on our skin type. I'm going to use the black blush today.
Okay, and I'm using Blush Crush.
Okay.
So they're both very different. I know that's your
It's
favorite. It's mine
just
too.
really cool.
It's
It's just really cool because it looks
pH.
different on everybody.
I just want to tell everybody a trick though, and I'm putting it on with my blush brush is I've already packed it up in my suitcase ready to go. I want you to put your blush all the way up under your eye here. I know you think that's weird. I know that says Kim, that doesn't make any
No.
sense, but it does because when we are young, we are always contouring but our natural cheek does not end here, it ends here, so that
Right.
color is always
You want
flush.
to
So I
bring it
tell
up.
women, put it all the way up under your eye a little bit. And the
Mhm.
reason I like how you have you're doing your blush, the chameleon, which is the black blush, and I'm doing blush crush, which is the pigmented color, you just get that look. It's natural, it doesn't look
No.
clowny.
It's so pretty. It's such a
Cream
beautiful finish.
blushes are
It's a
it now.
beautiful finish. It's a
It
beautiful finish. It's absolutely beautiful finish. I love it.
really is. Look at that.
And I
It just
love and you guys, I'm gonna just show it to you really quick. But this is a product you could throw on your lips.
everywhere. Do you do
You
it on
could
your
throw it
eyes?
on your eyeshadow. You guys saw me use it yesterday as eyeshadow. It's, again, I always talk about the pursability. Like, this is a great purse product because you know, it's a multi-use product, and I love
I
it.
love your personality.
I love
I'm
it.
gonna,
I know
I'm gonna
I make
steal that
stuff
one.
up.
I love it.
But
I'm gonna do it as
speaking
my
of,
eyeshadow today.
yeah, so speaking of personability, so you know, Kim right
I
now
know.
she's putting on the blush stick. I have this right here is the highlight stick, but all of these products have a
Yeah.
brush that's at the, you know, so you can use them again in your purse. And this
Travel.
pops out so you can wash it. It's so great.
Travel. Yeah. Blush Crush. I have the Chameleon too. Again, that is packed up, ready to go to Pennsylvania. But I use all of this stuff every day. And again, I go back and forth and back. Like I like variety in my makeup bag.
I
Um,
got ya.
it just can't be hard to use.
What's your, like, if there, what product do you feel like is missing from the line that you feel like we really need?
I don't know that. That's a good question.
By the way, if anyone wants a quick one and done smoky eye,
Yeah,
like,
shadow sticks are it.
get the shadow stick in the shade French gray. And I'm just showing you, I'm going to do this with a little liquid liner and kind of do a little fake, not fake, but like a little smoky eye moment. But you're just going to use your finger and that's it. It's like that simple. These are so user friendly, and they're, I'm making a mess, but I'll clean that up. But again, you can just move it around and after a minute, it sets
It
and then you don't
sets.
have to worry about anything. I love it.
I'm not even doing shadow. I just put a little blush brush, which I was using the Sweet Nectar, which is kind of a corally pink, just because I want a little bit more of a natural look. But I can't. I'm get real country there. Um, a PD56 said, "What color doesn't turn yellow?" None of our foundations, including the Camellia Stick, will turn yellow
So
because it
when
doesn't have
well, that's what I
oxidation.
was just gonna say. I think people don't realize when your foundation, when you put it on and you after like 10 minutes it changes, that's because it oxidizes when it hits the oxygen, what hits the air. So you need to be mindful. That's why I always tell people when you go to a store and try a foundation, you can't judge it in the first minute. You have to walk around like a crazy person with it swatched on your face for 10 minutes because that's when you're going to learn if it oxidizes or not.
Well, if it
So
oxidizes, it's not clean beauty.
I didn't know that. See, that's really interesting. I didn't know that that was an indicator.
You don't, if it oxidizes, that stay away from that. So I
Interesting.
did this liquid liner, which is Linebacker. This was in Glamour magazine as
It's
like, it's
incredible.
incredible.
It's
The number
incredible.
one. And I'll tell you why. And it was by a beauty editor. Her name is Anna Barnes. And I just want you to look real quick at that super, super fine tip. I
It's
mean, if you can,
awesome.
I mean, I can write my name with this on my
It's
hand.
incredible.
It's so, and you can make a thick line, a thin line. If you say, Kim, where do I start with eyeliners in your collection? I would say this. It's the most versatile. You, for those of us who are over a certain age, for us mature women, and look, I just want you to see it's waterproof. Like it's not going anywhere.
And
But if
what
you just put that,
if you could do this so easily with dashes, if you're somebody who struggles, you do the dashes, and it's a great way to get exactly
do
what you look
the
like.
dashes. Oh my God.
And
And
then it also, oh wait, I thought I
that's
grabbed the
it.
brown.
Do it.
There's
Do
also
it.
a brown.
Yeah, we have brown and we have black. I'm going to curl my lashes this morning because just like gravity, our lashes grow down. So I'm just going to curl them real quick.
Go
And
for
then
it.
I'm not doing eyeshadow today. I'm just doing this. And then I'm doing the Flash Lash mascara.
I, I love the Flash Lash
I
mascara.
know. It's so buildable. I need a new one because I've just used the mess out of this.
I like the fact that that mascara can actually be used in just one coat if you're a one coat kind of gal.
Yeah,
That
there's
has
one
really
coat.
great effect. It's really buildable. And I don't always think that mascaras perform well on everybody. That is one I do
They're
feel like
different. They're different. And I'm going to show you another trick with mascara. You're just going to coat the back too. And then at the root, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Get to the root and wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Oh God, I love this mascara.
it's so good. I'm gonna throw my concealer on before I mascara.
Okay, I do concealer very, very
Do you
last.
really?
I do.
By the way, one of the greatest things about this is the little window. I love the window on to tell me how much product I have left. I love that. I love that whole thing. Oh, I'm using the wrong color.
What color are you going to use? Because I'm going to do that next.
I actually, surprisingly enough, I actually lean for the medium because I like I it has the warm undertone, and I like that warm undertone helps color correct for
Yeah.
me on top. So I will go in there, and I know it looks dark right now, but the minute I should probably wipe that finger off that has gray eyeshadow all over it. But I love the way it helps really combat
Do
my
you
dark circles.
do you see your skin changing like every day?
Oh
I mean,
yeah,
like it's weird.
it is weird. And I also enjoy, I've actually finally enjoy taking care of my skin. That never used to be
Oh, really?
a priority for me. And I've prioritized that in the last, like, really in the last year. And it's really amazing that when it's like, when they say you can't win the lottery if you don't play, like, I'm sitting here complaining about my face, but I'm not doing anything about it? And I have to say, one of the greatest things I ever did was use cosmetics that have skincare infused in them because it's a dual acting product.
Yeah.
So you could be wearing makeup and then still look like a million, and be getting skincare on top of it.
Right.
Like, I love that. I
Well,
love that.
Tanya's saying she does not like the makeup she's using now. I'm telling you, your skin after a while gets used to it. So if you're looking to try some new products where like maybe your old products are not working for you anymore or they're not delivering the results or you're just tired of it, I'm telling you, start with complexion because that's where
100%.
good skin. Okay. Do you agree
100%.
with me on that?
I think if you're going to spend money on any kind of cosmetic, it's complexion,
Start.
complexion, complexion.
Yep.
That to me is the most important. Um, and that's where you're going to actually see
Yep.
change. You can make eyeshadow out of anything. You can do, if you're going to spend the money on a complexion product, whether it be the chameleon or a concealer or a foundation. I mean, honestly, if I could, I would tell you to get all three of those things because it's game changing. It really can change the whole game of everything.
I'm just
It's
adding a little
perfect.
warm. I'm just adding a little bit of our bronzer that you love and are obsessed with.
I love
Just
it.
a little bit as that shadow,
I love
just
it.
to give it like sun kiss. I mean, as my shadow, just because I don't. I'm outside today. I'm traveling. I don't want a lot of stuff. I want to go more natural today.
Now, are you very good about remembering to take your makeup off?
Oh yeah. Oh,
How disciplined
religiously,
are you?
religiously. It's so important,
You are.
guys. Yeah.
Because you're on camera, right?
Oh,
And
somebody said a makeup bag. Yeah, here's our makeup bag.
oh,
Um,
that's cute. I
this
haven't
is
seen
called.
that. That's
This
cute.
is. Oh, I'll have to send you one,
I
Michelle. This
love
is called
that.
Face Case,
It's so
and
cute.
I will tell you. So it has places for your brushes. Like I'll just show you right quick. I use this all the
Oh
time.
my
I
gosh, I
travel.
haven't seen that. That's
I'll have to send it to
adorable.
you. So I'll send it to you. And
Thanks.
so look, it just your brush just fits right down in there,
Oh,
so it doesn't get
I
messy.
love that.
And I love this. It has this kind of neoprene lining where it's a wipeable. Yeah, I love
Oh,
this
it
stuff.
does?
Yeah,
That's amazing. You
it's
thought
got
of
pockets.
everything.
I know. I love it.
Is
Yeah,
purple
it's called the Face
your
Case.
favorite color?
Um, yeah, one of them.
I was just curious if there was any thought process
And
behind the
because
packaging.
it's
Like, is it?
royalty, it means beauty, you
I
know.
love that.
And
I
I
love
love the
that.
lime green. I love a kick of lime green just because.
Can you tell the girls a little bit about how you came up with LWYA as the name?
Yeah, I mean, I've done TV for a long time. I had a show called Kim of Queens that's making a huge
My
comeback, and it was all the
daughter,
because
I told you, my daughter is
I'm in
obsessed.
shock. But
Obsessed.
you know what? I'm glad because I've always felt like I was called to really speak. I'm a girl's girl. I live with all men, so I say this all the time. I never sit on a clean toilet seat. Men are gross. I just went into the guest bathroom where they go and do their business, and they didn't flush, and they did their
Don't you
business.
love that?
Oh, it smelled like, I mean, whatever. Anyway, I don't want to digress because I get upset when I talk.
I
Get you to
get
flush the
it.
toilet.
I get
But
it.
anyway, so I have always, my mom was a girl's girl. My grandmother was a girl's girl. So I just think women run the world. We're the backbone. We're the neck bone. We're the influencers. And so I used to train girls in pageants. So I still do some of them. Just ones that I feel called and drawn to do. But and I noticed when we started at QVC as well, like all these emails I would get, Kim, I don't like the way I look. I thought, gosh, women, we're so hard on ourselves.
Mhm.
I'm the same. And then I thought about, God, I need to lose 10 pounds. Feel fat. I feel this. I feel like I'm gross. I feel like I don't know how to do my makeup. Which I've been in the industry forever and felt that way. And I thought, it is time for women to love who they are, who
Love
they were
that.
created to be, right where they're at. And it starts with this, and self love is such a, whatever, self help, self love, all that stuff. I'm all for it. Of course, I read all those books and I wrote a book like that, but it really does start with ourselves. We should
Yeah.
love ourselves so much that we love, because I've known this, people who are uber successful want other people to be uber successful. People who love themselves want you to love yourself.
Right.
Have you ever noticed that?
Yeah, I
All
do.
sides run. Yeah, my dad used to say, "Girl, you cannot run or you cannot soar with the eagles if you run around with a bunch of turkeys."
Oh, I
So it's like,
love that.
right? We have to love who we are so that we can love the people around us, because Sherry, Maureen, uh, Lisa, all these people on this, we are the backbones of our communities and of our families. Don't tell me we're not, because
Yeah,
I don't believe that if you say I'm not, you are.
I agree. I
So we
agree.
gotta love ourselves, Michelle. I'll get to preaching, so tell me to shut up.
Well, no, I mean, I think it's really impactful, especially
It's true.
what happened with you this year, right? You're about to launch a beauty brand and you had
Bell's
a
palsy.
very, yeah, and talk about a visual, like there was no hiding your situation. And watching you go through that and be
Girl.
so vulnerable and be so honest and so relatable. I mean, kudos. I mean, that was amazing. That was a really beautiful journey, and it was a
But I
brave
had no
journey for you to
choice.
share. Right. Well, it's funny. Like, I'm the type of person, I don't want help. I don't want you to know anything's going on. Like, I'm good. But when I was sick, there was no way to hide I was sick. I was bald. I had no eyelashes, no eyebrows. My breasts were amputated. There's no hiding it. And that's a very humbling moment. And so not only that, you're getting the attention and the, you know, I didn't want the boohoo. I didn't want the poor you moment. But also, it's also, you can call it vain, you can call it whatever. When your face er, looks out of control, like that is very difficult. It is very difficult. And you are public figure who has a job on a camera every single day. And that was beautiful that you shared that. It was brave. And I know you didn't have a choice, but it was still brave. And I commend you. It was amazing. It really was. And I thank you for
Here's
that.
I love you. I adore you, but in my journey was nothing in comparison to what you've been through. But
Don't
we've
do
all
that.
been
Don't do
okay.
that.
Okay, I take
Don't
that
do
back.
that.
I take that back.
Everybody's
I take it back.
everybody's
It's
scares in
pain
life
is
are
pain.
just
Pain
as
is pain.
valid.
I take it
Don't
back.
do
You're
that.
absolutely
Okay.
1,000% right.
Okay.
You're 100% right. I will say that made me more connecting with y'all or with people than
It's
anything. And so
wild, right?
our flaws are our superpower.
It really is such an eye opener, right? When,
It took me, I was shocked.
yeah, you can live in your little bubble, right? And just be content in your life. And then you have something like that happen. And it opens up every can of every worm that has ever crossed your desk. And not to mention 55 new ones, right? And you you decide what to do with it, right? You could either sit in a rabbit hole and feel sorry for yourself and cry, and I'm not saying that you can't do
You
that, but you got to
need
put a
to do
time
that.
limit. Yeah, but you give yourself a time limit and you say, all right, girl, you're gonna put your big girl panties on, and we're gonna show people that we can do this. Not This stuff is not going to stop us living our lives. It's just a pivot. It's just a small chapter in the story, but we can't hide. This is
But
it.
this is,
And
but we got to
yeah,
do it together too, y'all.
a
It's like,
hundred
Michelle,
percent.
like your community. If women, think about this, y'all. If women decided that we're going to ball up and come together and lock arms, I don't care our ethnicity, I don't care our ages, I don't care. And if we all support, I get cold chills if somebody's receiving this. Denise said the battles prepare us to soar. I love you, Denise. I can already tell you I'm going to love you.
You will love Denise. I feel like you and Denise need to have lunch. I know
Denise and
Denise in real
I need
life.
to go break bread. All of us do. We need to have a cruise. But anyway, I'm just saying,
We
like,
do.
it's one of those things where, and the older I get, I said, the more I'm realizing how much we all need each other. I'm telling
We
you.
do. It's lonely. This midlife moment is lonely. And I don't mean,
But it
like
could
I
be the
say this all the
funnest
time.
time. It could be the
You can
funnest time.
have like, I love my husband. I have a great marriage. I have a
God
great family.
bless.
I love
God
my
bless.
kids. There is something lonely about the midlife moment because our roles have shifted and they're constantly shifting. And there might be just a few extra minutes of your day that let you scarily reflect on what am I doing? And you kind of start spiraling a little bit.
You
And I
can.
think it's really amazing that on the internet we can connect with other women who know exactly what we're going through. And I think that's beautiful. I really do.
And I'm just doing right now. I just put on the concealer because I do my concealer last. This concealer with that cushion.
It's amazing. I
It,
keep I, I keep it in my purse. That's not
can I
going to
just say
shock
you
you.
don't put on too much either? It's really it's
I love
product
it.
control with the dispensing.
Yep. I think it's amazing too to keep in your purse because a lot of times, like, I'm not really a big toucher upper of makeup. But sometimes, I need to do a little something like while I'm out. And I love having that in my purse because I can use it as a foundation, I can use it as a quick correct. Like, it's so good. It's so good.
And I just want to tell you, this is hydrating without shine. So these two products together are insane. These two products together, which is a Gone Swipe concealer and
So
Gone
good.
Swipe foundation, they're companions, they're cousins, they're brothers or sisters, whatever you want to call them.
They're beautiful.
But this right here, again, caffeine, vitamin E, um, marilla extract, aloe leaf extract, so many good things. And I'm not going to bore you with all the good for you ingredients. There's some people saying, Kim, what colored concealer did I use? I'm in the light medium. I always say with concealer, go up one shade from your
I agree.
foundation color.
I agree.
If you want to have
And
the
that's kind of controversial because that's not what everybody's been taught.
I disagree. I have to tell you, it works for me because it gives you that. Because everybody always says, "Kim, how are you so bright on camera and all that?" It's that.
You guys, I love,
I put
love these cream highlighters. They're so
the
pretty.
cream. We can't keep them
They're
in.
so pretty.
I don't have. I packed up all my stuff. I don't even have the cream highlighter. I use the. Sometimes I don't even. I just do chameleon and cream highlighter and I'm done.
It's beautiful. I used the champagne one yesterday, but I hadn't used this one yet. This is the rose gold, and it's beautiful. So, what's your favorite LWYA lip product? Because there's so many good ones.
They just tried to call me this morning. Would you ask? I'm sorry, I missed
What?
it.
Oh no, that's all right. What is your favorite LWYA lip product?
Uh,
I just took mine out.
What
That's
color are
so
you
funny.
using? I have every color. Like there's the colors are. I'm just gonna hold on.
I have sweet
Again,
peony
remember when we said
today.
do you remember when we said the eyeliner is waterproof?
Yes,
It's not coming off. So
I love that.
this is a makeup wipe. Hold on, let me get this off. I want to show y'all how beautiful this is. Now my skin is all. Let me put some little foundation on it because now it's red
Trying to
from
see if I have another.
scrubbing.
What are these both the
So
same
here's
color?
Smoky Rose. I have Smoky Rose. I have the Sweet Peony. I'm going to put on Sweet Peony. What color are you using? I have another
So
one
I
that's.
have
I
the
have
sweet
these
peony,
everywhere.
but I'm gonna use the lip liner stick first in the almond, and then I'm gonna use the sweet peony on it.
This
I
lip
love
liner,
these.
I know. I want you to tell me why.
Well, they're creamy.
Mm-hmm.
They're easy to
Yeah.
glide. I don't find like it's hard, and I love that I could use it as a liner. I could use it as a lipstick. I could use it as both. So what I like to do with these is I like to go in and do like a first coat because I don't love reapplying all day. So I
Well,
like
and
to make
that
it.
it sets your lips, right?
Yeah, so what I do is I'll do that and fill them in. And then sometimes what I'll do is take a little setting powder, dust over it just to get a little more length out of it, and then I'll re-go over, and it really helps stay
That's
all
a good
day.
color for you
I
too.
like this color. Oh, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna go in with the gloss. But they're
So I'm
so
just going to
pretty.
do the gloss because you can. That's how pigmented this gloss is. I'm going to just show you how on my hand real quick. Maureen, I love you too. Maureen says we're a good duo. It's a true friendship, Maureen. I, I'm telling you, girlfriends, there's nothing like it.
They're really
I know you know
isn't.
that from
Do you
15.
know that I'm coming to QVC on the 18th to see your live show, and I'm gonna hug you in person?
No, you're going to come on air with me. I did not know that.
Oh, I
No,
well, I'm not coming
I
on
didn't
air
know
with
that.
you.
If
I'm
you are
coming
there,
though.
you're going to come on
I'm
air.
coming
So
to
no
meet
one
you because I'm
told me
dying.
this. So
Well,
if Amy,
I just got invited last week, and I'm like, hell yeah, I'm coming.
no, no. We got to make this a bigger moment.
Oh,
Amy, are you
fine.
watching? Allie,
All right,
whoever's watching,
we'll
please
talk
put
about
that down.
that.
No, we ain't gonna talk. You gonna do.
You're so funny, but I can't wait to meet you guys in person.
Oh my God. Okay. Now I'm like squirrel. Now I gotta focus again. Y'all, Michelle should come live on QVC with me.
Oh my God, you're so funny. Oh,
Ah, we're doing
I
it. Okay. I'm gonna put
forgot
on
about that. Um, so am I correct in I'm not the best smeller. Am I correct in identifying that this is like a caramel
yeah,
scent? Is that
caramel
it?
vanilla.
Oh, we need to talk about the new whipped butter cream.
Look at this. Y'all,
That's so
let me
pretty
tell
on you.
if you need, and I'm telling you, get a lot in this. Good for you ingredients, and it
So good.
doesn't travel. So this is my natural look every day.
I
Seriously.
love it. It's beautiful. My coloring is like my lighting is very off right now. So you guys, when we're done, I will show you what I look
Yeah, I'll
like
take a
in the
picture
window.
and post.
Um, it's so glowy and pretty, but like not too much. What I love about this makeup also is that I don't feel it.
Yeah,
You don't
no, it feels very.
feel it on my face.
You
Like
got
it's
to
not
start with your.
heavy. I love it. I love it. I love
You
it. I
got to
love it.
start with skin. Okay, I'm gonna do something really tacky.
Please do. What are we gonna? Well, I'm gonna
It's
grab
good
mine.
to the
I forgot to
last
tell you.
drop. I do not even. I mean, I'm still scraping out of the
I'm,
bottom, guys.
I'm grabbing mine right now. I forgot to put it on my
This
desk.
is the quenched. Is I'm gonna say it. It's plant stem botanicals. It took us 2 years to make this.
It did? Oh, hold on. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna grab
So
mine. I didn't tell
this
you
is a
mine.
true story. So I have a friend's mother who is struggling with Parkinson's. Okay, and so she gets dry patches. She gets her skin is very sensitive, and she used even the medical grade prescription cream could not heal the sore on her body on her arm. I sent her some quenched, and I said, please
I got
put
it.
this. Did
I
you get
got
it? I said,
it.
please
Sorry.
put this on that sore. It healed it.
What?
Plant stem cells are nature's way or nature's healers. So when I tell you there are so many plant stem cells in this, I won't bore you with all the ingredients. You can go read it on the website. If you've got men in your life, it comes in unscented and tangerine birch, which is a beautiful like citrus. I do the unscented for every day. And I'll tell you, it is, my dad had bad eczema all over. He's almost 80. He started using this on his face because it is safe for the face. It's healed all the scaly eczema on his face.
It's look at this. It's
You've got the new color, girl. You
oh,
got the new flavor.
this smells like the best
Yeah.
cocktail I could ever drink.
You've got the tropical
Yeah, I
fragrance.
have the Island Bliss.
Yes.
It's
It's
magnificent. First of
heaven.
all, this is going to last you, but look at how cool that you guys, you could
I,
just
I
see.
have had this, honestly, I have had this and I use it every single day for about over 90 days, and I use it every day. So when you get out of the shower and you put a little bit, well, not greasy,
It's not
so you can
greasy.
still snap, um, and it doesn't, it absorbs into the skin
It's
beautifully.
amazing. It really is. And I'm pretty sensitive to moisturizers. I don't love like the feeling of moisturizers, but I will say, especially after an everything shower, it's magnificent. It really is. I need to start committing to putting this on my hands
Yeah.
every day. Like I think I need to keep it in like a spot and get into that routine because, I have old lady hands
This will
and
moisturize.
it's
It does more than moisturize.
it's
It just has
beautiful.
with those plant stem. If you're saying, Kim, I'm looking for a new cream, body cream, you got to try this.
And you guys, so look, you can tell how whipped and thick and
It's a
luxurious it
whipped.
is. I'm hanging it upside down. It ain't moving. It's un,
Y'all, I'm telling
it's
you,
beautiful.
this is one of those things where
And it'll
it's not
last you a
greasy.
lifetime.
Yeah,
It's huge. It's
clean
huge.
beauty. Everything about it is
Lots of
yummy.
questions, Kim. Are there any plans for you guys to ship to Canada?
Ooh, that's a good question. We need to ship to Canada.
Yeah, that's
Um,
there's a lot of Canada
Possibly.
girls here.
Because we're talking about going on the Canada shopping channel. So if so, then
Mm,
yes, for sure. Okay,
I'm
me too. You're
perfuming.
finishing it off.
I have to. I just love it. So I know the pink one is your
It
favorite,
is.
and these two are my favorite. So
Well,
we're a
I,
great
I
combo
say
on
buy
this.
by color coded. There's the lime green, that's the fresh, that's the crisp, happy.
My favorite.
Then you have this one, which is it's also a floral and a citrus, but it has a little bit more of a warmer undertone,
Right.
a little sexy. And then there's a turquoise one. I don't have it here.
This one to me is like the unisex one. This
Yeah,
is the CK one of the
CK.
line.
Yeah.
Like
But if
this
you're
is
looking for
magnificent.
a
This is
nice,
like a shower.
and we have a sampler kit, like a little sampler kit that's like a
Hmm.
45-day
Yeah.
supply of
And then
each fragrance.
there's
That's
also these little
the
guys.
travel.
The
That's what you
travel
travel.
size are great too. I've gone through
Yeah.
100 of them. They're awesome. They're wonderful.
These
I
are
love.
so, go try something. I think
Yeah.
you won't be
I don't
disappointed.
think anyone's going to be disappointed. I'm going to move my camera and go to my regular window so that people can see because I feel like natural light is the
Oh, I will
best.
too. I will too. I'll do that.
I feel like that's always the best representation of what we really, really look like. Um, and that's where I always check. Like I always check my makeup before I leave because then you can look like a lunatic,
Yeah. This
and
is
not even know. Oh,
natural
Kim, you
light.
look
But did
beautiful.
you see just flawless skin? Just a little lip. I just put a gloss on. A little bit of bronzer on my eyes, the cheek color, and the skin is just look at our
It's
skin.
beautiful.
It's
It's
glowing.
it's glowing and it's like a very natural finish for a full coverage product. Like I know that sounds like an oxymoron, but it really does make a difference. I just think
And
it's
it's just perfect.
so fun.
And easy.
Easy.
Makeup made easy.
And honestly, anyone can do
And look
these.
at the palette.
And don't forget, these are great makeup tools. If you don't know what you're doing, just use your fingers. The warmth from your fingers can really help blend things. You can place things. Don't be afraid. It is just makeup. It's
And
not that deep.
you don't have to cake it on. A little dab will do you.
Absolutely. And so, yeah, and you should start slow and build. That's also what I love very much about what the brand has done because in the beauty market in the last 2 years, it's been inundated with this punch of pigment, right? Where they're like, you only need a millidot. I don't want to have to worry about that. I want to build. I want to make the shade I want. I don't want to have to be worried that using, the top of a pinhead of makeup is going to make me look like a clown. I love that this is makeup that you use to make what you want, your canvas. You can make it as bold or as natural as you want. And it's designed for an elevated woman, a woman who is getting up there in the, in the lines, getting up there in the lines. And that's okay because those lines have told every story of your life,
Hello.
every smile, every sadness, every happiness, every laugh. So don't be ashamed of those. Just learn to work with them. And this line really lets you do that. And I love that.
And if you're looking for the natural look, this line is for you.
100%.
If you're looking for
100%.
the everyday, beautiful, flawless skin, natural look, give us a try. You'll love it.
I totally agree. I totally agree. Well, my
I love
friend, thank you so much for
you.
doing this with me. And I tell Allison we need a
Uh,
redo because I would
yeah,
love We need to do it again because it was super fun. It was super fun. And I will let you guys know. I will talk to the team about the code. I will let everybody know.
We got to talk
And
to
then
you
I
about
think,
the code, and you got to come be with us on QVC. I'm
okay,
making that happen.
we'll talk
All right.
about that.
Love you, sis.
All right, my friend. Thank you guys so
Bye,
much.
y'all.
Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.